Hey YouTube, welcome to my channel trailer. Um, Now this is my new channel. I had deleted my old channel. Um, so just if you're aware, my old channel was XX State of Mind XX. So just be aware of that. That channel is deleted. Um, if you had subscribed to me on that channel, please subscribe to this one as well. Um, so. Um, Anyways, moving on with it, this video. Um, Sorry, I gotta use the mouse to do it, so, um, anyways, things my, channel videos will be about, the first category, is basically general gameplay. I'll play the game, um, sh uh, not showing off, but, just showing general gameplay on a game, um, that I may think that would be good for you guys to check out or something along the lines of that. Um, General walkthroughs. General walkthroughs are. I will get to that. My so general walkthroughs, modding tutorials, activation of Windows, activation of programs on the market presently, iOS and Android jailbreaking or rooting tutorials as well. General walkthroughs, as I was saying in the last slide here, general walkthroughs will basically focus on games. Um, um, so just be aware that in example, if you are in a game, maybe from the beginning to 100% done with the game, completed everything, stuff like that, and you are completely stuck or you can't merge your way into the next phase of the game, um, this is probably where these videos will come in place for you. Um, they will help you merge your way into the next part of the game, so that you can get through to it easily. An example of a walkthrough that I would like to, um, an example of a general game walkthrough would be Pokemon walkthroughs. These games will be generally done on my computer, um, with a emulator and ROMs, so just be aware of that. Next is modding tutorials. These tutorials are specifically for modding only. The modding tutorials I will be doing and examples are Grand Theft Auto IV and Grand Theft Auto 5. Sorry. Um, Grand Theft Auto in Roman numerals, IV is 4 and V is 5. That means VI is 6. So just be aware of that if you're not familiar with Roman numerals. Grand Theft Auto IV is 4 and Grand Theft Auto V is 5. This is for people that are not familiar with Roman numerals. So I just wanted to clear that information. I will also be doing Minecraft modding as well in tutorials. Going on to the next slide here, which is activation of Windows. Windows 7, NE, and 8.1 can be activated several ways due to activators on several websites. Most of these activators are legit or are not legit. I'll get to the R part first. The are not I will get to a little bit later. The ones that are legit are the ones that I actually use. to activate Windows. Now, this version of Windows, which is Windows 7, is activated through the official Microsoft server. They are not. This is Windows 7. I have an official key that came with my computer. Um, that's actually on the side of my computer right now, or on my case at least. Just be aware, programs that could be on the internet could be a virus and maybe even fake as well, due to the lack of experience trying to make a program that could be legit to make an activator like that. What I mean by this is, if you're trying to install something using the activator, it installs like a license key or something, someone could have put a code into it, probably, I'm not sure, and it's a virus code, which will put a virus on your computer. Some programs may take, some virus scanning programs may think it's a virus, but it can potentially be a virus, but then again, it cannot. It probably will not be a virus. So just be aware of that. It just depends on how strong your virus protection definitions are. Another thing, as I said, was a fake scan. A fake activator. These activators that are fake probably activate it, but there is no change to your system or anything. You'll probably right-click My Computer or Computer on your computer, go to Properties, but it still says it's not activated. Or you could even restart your computer, you go back to it, and it says it's not activated, but it was before you restarted your computer. In case this happens, people might be trolling you, meaning that you kind of fell for the act of downloading the file and using it. But anyway, I catch on to stuff real fast. Like that. But in this case, but in due time, things like using surveys, putting passwords on files, this stuff I will not do, because of the fact that I do not like it myself. So I will never put surveys or passwords, or put a password on it and then put that password on a survey, trying to get you guys to get views on the file, or not views, views on the video. I will not do this, nor will I even give you a fake program. If I think the program is legit and you can use it, by myself making a tutorial and showing you how to use it, yeah, I can consider that legit. But anyways, moving on. Activation of programs. There are several programs on the internet or web, or however you want to describe it. Some programs will use a registration and or activation key to activate these programs. You will not likely see a program without these keys, unless they are free programs that you can use. These keys are activated through databases. Some keys are permanent and some keys are not, meaning that they are timed on how long you can use them. These keys that are set to an amount of time are usually used by antivirus programs: Norton, Bitdefender, Avast, AVG, things like those antiviruses. An example: those programs will likely use these keys as an amount of time that it's given. Now note, some Windows product keys are like this as well. They have these Windows program keys will have a runout time, meaning you will have to rearm them several times. Usually these keys are caused by buying Windows from a retail store and actually activating the key with your computer. Those are the keys that I'm talking about. Likely, if your key comes from a company that your computer comes with, and the key is on the side of your computer, those keys are usually permanent. They do not expire until the actual operating system expires and or is taken off the servers for updating, so they can make room for new operating systems. Examples of programs that I may activate are DivX, activation of DivX, activation of ISO. Power ISO I no longer use, so this is just, as I said, these are examples. Activation of WinRAR, this program I do use. Registration of WavePad sound editor. As by the title, it is a sound editor. Moving on with the next slide. This video might get interesting now. These videos or tutorials will show you how to jailbreak your iDevice for iOS. Now, if there is a certain version that your iDevice is on, say example, this is a random iOS version, maybe 9.2 or something, which is not legit, not what's the word, that is not a true version for iOS, because at the moment my iPod is on 7.1.2 for the time being. Anyways, these tutorials will show you how to jailbreak your device, if there is a jailbreak out there. That's only if. Now there is a program called Cydia. As it says on screen, what is Cydia? Cydia is a rooted application for iDevices only. The app contains a database of tweaks and fixes, following by the advantage of changing your appearance of your iDevice and how it works as well. Even adding a custom boot animation as well. Examples of apps I use in Cydia are Color Keyboard, which is a paid app that I bought on Cydia. Hidden Settings for iOS, that one is free. That's for iOS 7. And Acceleration. Anyways, the next slide is similar but has differences. I just want to point this out right now. Android rooting tutorials. These tutorials come in handy for many people that have Android devices. Rooting your device will not harm your device unless you brick it somehow in the process. I just wanted to make that clear. If you root it, if you brick it in the process, you might have to reflash it, all your information to your device to start your phone up again. Or even your tablet, because Android does produce tablets as well, like Apple does. Now, rooting your device on your cell phone, it should not be done because of the fact that if you do it and you try to bring your device back to your carrier, it will affect your warranty on your device. So if you're doing it, please, if you do these, if you do root your device, please unroot it before you do it, because this will it will basically put your warranty as a false warranty, which means you will not get the advantages of your warranty unless you take your root off. In some cases, you might have to send your phone back to the company that made your phone, or maybe even bring it back to your carrier as well. But anyway, Android uses two apps that are rooted, that are used to use. These apps are actually like iOS, that because of iOS using Cydia, but Android uses two specific apps, but they can only be one or the other. Both of the apps are listed below, which is Super Sue and or Super User. The only difference, I'm not sure if this is really true, but I'm sure about the Google Play. I'm not sure about the database part in this, but I am definitely sure about the Google Play. The difference is between Cydia and Android is that Android uses the actual Google Play Store, and Cydia, I'm not sure, and Cydia I think uses a separate database. So Google Play, since Android uses the same database from the Google Play Store, I'm not sure what Cydia does, and it may be on a separate database, but then again, it probably is not. So it probably is, but who knows what everybody at the developers at Cydia knows or does with their databases. That's their business, not mine. So that's whatever they feel like doing with their database. So if I hope I covered everything that my channel uses. So anyway, moving on to the next slide. Thanks for watching my channel trailer. Comment, like, and subscribe. Also, feel free to PM me if you have any questions or if you need the necessary help on a specific tutorial, or even if you want me to make a tutorial on something that would be helpful for you. That's if I can find anything on it. Yeah. That's pretty much it. As I said, comment, like, and subscribe. And Deadly Viper out.